Why would Mayumi lie?
To protect her son.
She is probably protecting someone.
But who?
Surely you know by now. There is only one person Mayumi would want to protect that badly.
Is this even a question?
It's Ota.
It has to be.
Does Mayumi think Ota is the killer?
Last night, Ota left Matsushita Diner with Iris. Mayumi saw the whole thing.
But Ota was stabbed in the stomach by the culprit. Does Mayumi not remember that?
No, that isn't quite it. It is possible that she thinks Ota is responsible for everything.
She thinks Ota stabbed himself?
Yes.
Why would he do that?
Before I explain, I would like to hear your thoughts.
Well, she's simping that Harry to make herself look good.
What do you think about the possibility that Ota is the new Cyclops killer?
Impossible.
Why?
Probably this one, I guess.
The van was stolen while Iris was in the passenger seat. We know that whoever did it is the culprit we're looking for.
There is a chance that Iris was not in the passenger seat. She could have been driving.
How so?
Iris could have taken the wheel herself and driven to the warehouse.
But forensics only found Ota's fingerprints on the wheel.
That can be explained. It is possible that Iris covered her fingertips with her sleeves.
I would say this is the more likely one. I guess I'm gonna have to go through all of them.
Iris had her left eye pulled out. Ota would never do that.
Have you considered that she pulled it out herself?
What?
What?
Or even asked Ota to do it? Perhaps she ordered him to.
I don't know about that one.
In yesterday's Somnium,
That was just a dream. It doesn't necessarily reflect what happened in reality. In short, Ota and Iris are accomplices. This was all a performance.
I guess it could raise her internet point fame, and he would will be put on for sure. I can understand Ota doing it himself, just to make Iris think that he saved her. Pretty fun.
a performance?
Iris drove the Matsushita's van. Ota drove the station wagon. They went to the warehouse separately. Then, they prepared the live stream. Iris anesthetized her left eye and removed it. Either that, or she asked Ota to extract it.
I'm not sure if this is how the game's gonna go. I'm not sure I like this part. This is kind of stupid. Why would they do that?
After that, Iris took her position on the table, and Ota donned the polar bear costume and started the saw. Consider this. In the stream, Ota and the polar bear were never on screen at the same time.
The other thing is, too, how the fuck is the polar bear so goddamn big?
True. That means Ota went off camera, took off the
me away from Tessa!
Perhaps Mayumi witnessed the entire event. It is also possible that Mayumi knew what the two were up to.
So she lied to protect Ota.
Yes, but this is only a theory. Consider the possibility that Iris killed Shoko and Renju.
Then, this whole thing was to get her off the suspects list.
Okay, I guess. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
That's why she pulled out her eye and had Ota stab himself. It makes it look like there's another criminal involved.
I will repeat myself in saying that this is only a theory. It is one of many possibilities.
It's possible, but I don't think it's very likely. They wouldn't go that far just to avoid suspicion.
Date, you must consider the mental state of the serial killer. Shoko and Renju were both exposed and displayed. And they both had their left eye removed while they were still alive. Whoever our killer is, it is clear that they are sociopathic or even psychotic.
We can't rule anything out.
Hey, how's it going?
Ota? Why are you...
Why did you arrest Mom? You said you were gonna clear her! Why?
Okay, I always to stand up on a thing. To grab on a shirt. Sometimes I play random games whenever I feel like it. Nice socks. Lucky cat. Why are you here?
When I was in the hospital, the police came to me.
Yeah, I know that. I was there.
They told me that my mom confessed. I couldn't believe it, so I went to the police station. But because she was under investigation, they wouldn't let me see her. After that, I didn't feel like going back to the hospital. That's why I'm here.
You asked me why your mom was arrested earlier.
What?
I spoke with her as part of my investigation, yes, but as a source of valuable information. Mayumi confessed, but it's highly likely that she's lying, so we haven't issued a warrant for her arrest.
That's what I've been saying! Mom didn't do it!
Word is going around. Maybe Iris was the one who killed Shoko and Renju. And you and her planned this warehouse incident to get her off our suspects list.
No way! Tessa had her eye.
She could have pulled it out herself, or asked you to do it.
You're kidding me, right? Do you really think I would do that? I was fighting for my life against the criminal!
I don't know. You did some pretty fucked up
That wasn't
things
caught on
already.
camera, though. Neither was the part where you got stabbed.
You're saying that I stabbed myself?
It wouldn't be the first time you faked something, would it, Ota?
You... I'm telling you, I didn't!
Then why is Mayumi protecting you?
Mom is protecting me?
Your mother is stubborn. She's lying to us because she's protecting someone. The only person I can think of would be you.
Why?
Apparently, she thinks that you're the criminal.
Why would she think that?
Your guess is as good as mine. Got any ideas?
Maybe because of her condition. Mom has dementia. Maybe her memory is just mixed up. Everything is my fault. It's because of me that Mom is... I know how it looks now, but back in the day, the diner was doing pretty good. You know, Bloom Park is close by. People who visited the park would stop here a lot. But ever since the explosion,
The chemical plant accident?
yeah, we're just barely outside of the restricted because Bloom Park closed. The diner didn't last much longer. When this place closed, Dad started working at a Chinese restaurant chain during the day, and he was a security guard and traffic cop at night. Mom worked as a janitor, and we're both working hard and barely got any sleep.
And you?
I was just a high school student I was such a dumbass.
Still are.
I thought it was totally normal to have both parents working, so I didn't even get a part-time job. And they bought me a PC and Idol concert tickets. I had it good, but we were drowning in debt. And there's a loan on the house and the diner. Mom and Dad didn't let this place go.
I'm assuming that's where the Yakuza comes in. They got a loan from
There are too many memories here to give it up, so they slaved day and night. They worked and worked and worked. Thanks to them, I was even able to go to a good university, but right after I started,
Passed away?
yeah, he had a heart attack. From overwork. But even then, I didn't get it, you know? I didn't appreciate how hard they worked for me. Even when I wasn't taking college seriously and getting bad grades, my mom didn't say a thing. She just smiled and told me that it was okay, even when I told her I was going to drop out.
Damn.
Mom, I'm thinking of dropping out of college.
What? Why do you want to do that, Ota?
I decided that I'm going to become a writer.
Wow. Oh, but you really should finish college. You worked so hard to get in.
You see a bit of him in those situations. He's not as good as what you think, despite how sad he's saying. He's already done a pretty few fucked up things.
You don't understand, Mom. A writer has to put all of their time into their creativity. I won't have time to go to classes. Plus, I'm friends with the editor of a publishing company.
Bullshit.
I'm definitely going to have my first book published.
Oh, he's probably not lying about this stuff, but he's done a few things. He's already told a few lies in this story in the past, and he's assaulted me multiple times, so it's hard to believe.
Is that right? Well, Ota, if you say so, I won't stop you. Do what makes you happy. You'll turn out just fine. I know you can do it. And no matter what happens, Mom will always be on your side, okay? Forever and ever. Out.
You lied about the editor thing, right? Yep.
Yeah, how do you guess? It was really just a few texts back and forth, but I was thrilled. I thought I could make it as a writer because of that. But it's impossible. I know there's no way I can be a writer. I've never even finished writing a novel. Not even once. I always give up after the first 5,000 words. To even apply for the amateurs contest, you have to submit 10 times that. But Mom, she kept supporting me.
It's a lazy neat.
Not long after I quit college, Mom was always smiling at me. But I think she was starting to slip mentally one day.
Oh, what's wrong, Ota? Do you have the day off from school?
Are you being sarcastic?
Oh, right. You don't attend anymore. Oopsie, I totally forgot.
How can you forget your own son's career choice?
Sorry. Anyway, are you hungry? You haven't eaten anything since this morning, have you?
Are you kidding?
What?
I ate breakfast and lunch already.
Oh, did you? By the way, Ota, what's living at the dorms like?
Why are you making fun of me?
I'm not teasing you, honey.
Don't fuck with me!
Oh shit. Little bitch.
Mom got sick because I'm such a piece of shit.
At least he's self-realizing. Well, that lady, despite looking like she's like 80 or like 70, she has dementia. So, even though she's 54, I think.
I was only thinking about myself. I didn't take care of her. I was so stupid, I didn't realize she was sick. I thought she was messing with me. I was so cruel to her for no reason. And she got worse and worse.
This game's all about memories and stuff, so I have a feeling that it's gonna play in.
What's that picture?
It's probably the same photo with their family, is it? Yeah.
Looking at this photo reminds me, one time when I was a kid, I said something really bad to Mom and Dad, and they scolded me for it. And it's not like it was an apology or anything, but Dad and I gave her a Mother's Day gift. My mom was so happy that she cried. That's what this photo is from. Why did it turn out like this? I'm such a bad son.
Hey, Iba.
What is it?
I don't like Ota one bit. But I can't imagine that this guy's the criminal.
Why is that?
Hearing his story made me think that he's not such a bad guy.
Your presumption is illogical.
Human beings are illogical. We're not like you AI. We can't be logical all the time. But we make up for it in one very important way.
This is me, by the way. This is me. Date or date.
What is that?
Intuition.
Do you find that useful?
At times.
Hmm.
Iba, let's go back to the cold storage warehouse. We might be missing something.
Understood.
Yeah, the story in this game is pretty good. I like the... So, this game is called AI, the Somnium Files, and basically there's a bunch of different timelines. So this is how I originally went, but as you can see, a timeline doesn't go backwards. So apparently you gotta keep doing it until you get the right story. I don't even know what this side probably throws the whole story to a different direction. And then I got down, and then this is another split off point, so there's a difference right here too. And the reason why I stopped going this way is because it wouldn't let me go any further. This story got really wild, like it didn't even make any fucking sense, so I fucked up. This one's making a lot more sense, but I still went off the rails a bit, I think. I think this way is probably the right way. There's still a bunch of questions. I have no idea. We're trying to find like a serial killer or something. Still don't know who it is. There's a few people, but
Date, weren't you going to check the warehouse?
I was, but a thought occurred to me.
a thought occurred to me. I guess it must be the vehicles, but
Iba, are you sure that Ota took this car?
As I've already explained, the security cameras at the Famisto parking lot saw—
So it was definitely Ota who drove it here.
Why are you stating the obvious?
we don't know
Iba,
who
who drove the
was.
van here?
There are two possibilities, either Iris or the criminal who kidnapped Iris.
And Mayumi?
Considering the time that she purchased the chocolate, that would be almost impossible. The van was hijacked from the Famisto parking lot at 10:32 p.m.
So the van was right here.
At that time, Mayumi was in the 812 convenience store more than 100 yards away.
We found the chocolate Mayumi bought on the floor of the cold storage warehouse, but that doesn't prove she was actually at the scene. If she was, how did she get here?
Yeah, that's another thing that I was wondering. She could have. Oh.
She wasn't in the van or the station wagon.
Of course, a different car. I will search for all vehicles that were in this area from Sunday night to Monday morning.
Who the hell dropped her off?
Found one hit. A taxi.
So this is like a super AI that's in my brain or my eye. Because I lost my eye. So I had to get replaced. I think I'm connected to these killings somehow as well, because the timeline matches up, but we don't know enough information on that yet.
Where's that taxi now?
As you can see, his eyes are different colors, so this is the AIs in this eye.
It is parked in Lemniscate's parking lot.
Oh, she got attacked. But how would she know how to get there, though?
At Lemniscate?
Well, she told
Why?
her to follow.
Unknown. But we should speak with the driver immediately.
The taxi. Who the hell's the taxi driver now?
Hey, got a minute?
Let's save the game first. It's fairly far in.
Are you talking to moi?
I was not expecting that accent.
Moi?
Date, now is not the time to be distracted by this old man's diction.
Mind if I ask you what you're doing here?
Moi? I am but a humble taxicab driver.
There we go.
I'm with the police. I have some questions for you.
I was born in Kawago, Saitama.
And why do you talk like that?
I don't know what you mean. I've spoken this way all my life. My parents speak with the same vernacular.
I'm curious what he sounds like in Japanese.
ため池山王のスタジオからタレントさんを乗せてここまでやってきたのでござんす。
Just finished conveying my client.
だけどまたすぐ移動するってことだったんで、ここで待たせてもらってるのでござんすよ。
Definitely doesn't sound like a regular Japanese person. Change it back to English. I was informed that the visit here would prove brief and thus have decided to wait in this lobby.
Did you drive this passenger on Sunday night?
Oh, I did indeed. I remember her well. The old hag.
Old hag.
I took her on a tour of the streets of Tokyo. Our ultimate destination was the warehouse district in Ariake.
Why didn't you report this to the police?
Report it?
You don't know about the incident at the cold storage warehouse? It was all over the news.
No, I'm afraid not. Newspapers and television news programs have never been much of an interest to moi.
Oh my god. This is interesting.
I recall it was around 10 in the evening. Near the Kabasaki district, an unassuming restaurant named Matsushita Diner. That's where I picked up the old hag. And as soon as she stepped foot in my conveyance, she was already barking orders at me.
I'll wait until your ads are over so you don't miss anything. Now Twitch is getting pretty brutal with the ads. Sometimes I get ads on my own stream, which is completely stupid. I assume you're okay, your ads, okay. Yeah, I just waited until your ads were over so you didn't miss too much. This is getting pretty. She didn't really say much, she's just. Yeah. Now he's describing a bit the old lady.
Follow that van, hurry! I must admit, I found it rather exciting, just like an old chase film. I, of course, insisted that I be paid up front. We pursued the van for roughly half an hour. Suddenly, the van came to a halt at a convenience store.
So the... Okay.
The Famisto along Koshu, right?
Precisely right. I am surprised you know that. In any case, I knew that the jig would be up if we were seen following the van. So I decided to drive past it. I parked at the 8 store, but 100 yards from there. While waiting for the object of our pursuit to make its next move, the old hag suddenly spoke up. I have to buy something, she declared, then made her way into the 8.
That's where the chocolate was.
This must be when Mayumi bought the Odoroki Man chocolate.
A few minutes later, the old hag finished making her purchases and walked out. And then, at that very moment,
So as the car took off.
I witnessed the van jet off at great speed down Koshu. I hurried the old hag inside my vehicle, then resumed the chase. We followed them for roughly half an hour more.
Another half an hour.
I see. If the driver's story is correct, Mayumi did not know that Ota was left behind at the Famisto.
Mayumi thought Ota was in the van the whole time.
We then arrived at a splendid manor. The van entered the premises through the front gate and disappeared from view.
Okay, this is new information. If it's a splendid manor, I have a feeling that he met. I have a feeling she met this guy. Interesting.
We, of course, could not follow, so we waited outside. I estimate another 10 minutes passed. The front gate opened once again, and the van drove out, and we pursued. But 30 minutes later, our pursuit was foiled again.
Jesus, how long were they driving around?
What happened?
They clearly weren't kidnapped. No?
The van drove into the restricted Kabasaki district.
Well, It could be a couple of reasons. The driver himself could have been paid. Like, this company, obviously you would have missed this, so this is like, this company was owned by one of the people who got killed. So there could be people pulling strings, telling him not to talk, or he conveniently said he doesn't pay attention to. He conveniently said he doesn't pay attention to newspapers and stuff. So maybe he doesn't watch social media. He didn't know about it, but it's possible too. But there's a lot of lying in this game. So
The old hag, of course, demanded that I follow. But I was not about to risk my license and livelihood. Instead, I parked on the road and waited for the van to drive back the way it came. But of course, we knew it might not take the same road back. In fact, we were not even sure the van would be coming back at all. But the old hag was not keen on giving up, so we began our stakeout.
She thought it was okay. So they were following the van, which was her own van. Technically, they owned that old lady owned that van technically, but her son took it to drive this girl, which you haven't seen yet, I don't think. So this girl's like an internet idol, so basically a Twitch streamer type of person. And this guy is basically the biggest simp possible. He's like follows around that girl, the internet idol, like doing everything for her. Wasting money on her and shit. So he was driving her. Anyway, she was left in the van while he went into I can't remember what he did now. He took off somewhere. So he wasn't in the van. She definitely was in the van. So the mom was following the van, which only had her in it, but she didn't know because she went into the store. She didn't see. She went into the store to buy some chocolate. Well, this guy was driving the mom. That Oda dude, the simp, stole a car. And the van itself could either be drove by Iris herself, which is the internet idol, or someone else kidnapped her. That's basically where we are to now. We don't know yet. So we're trying to figure out. The thing is, on the van, Iris's fingerprints weren't found on the steering wheel, but they said that she could have just used her sleeves, so it's possible.
Sofa King.
Don't.
Oh shit, it's the big titty girl.
About 45 minutes later,
But they were driving around pretty long for someone who supposedly got kidnapped, so I don't think it was a kidnapping. I think it was done intentionally. If you're kidnapped, you don't just drive around for like 2 hours and a half.
the date had changed at this point. It was 12:25 a.m. on Monday.
How do you remember the time so well?
Well, you see, I always keep my radio dial on the same station. I remember precisely which programs were playing during this endeavor.
Jeez.
Thus, I can approximate the time.
I see. Please continue.
At 12:25 a.m., the old hag's tenacious gamble paid dividends. The van returned down the same street. And thus, we again made pursuit. I kept considerable distance. We had come so far, I did not want to get caught now. But my caution backfired. I lost sight of the van in the Ariake warehouses. Without so much as a thank you, the old hag popped open the door and took off toward the warehouses. I waited for some time, but the goose was cooked at this point, so I made the decision to return home. I am glad I had the foresight to ask for payment in advance.
Yeah, that's what my question is too. So, this is another part you missed, but the funny thing is I can technically go back and play it, but I'm not going to do that because it does take a while. So, where is it? Here? Gives you a bit of a... Okay, so this is Oda. He hits you in the back of the head with a pan, and you get knocked out. This is where the car chase started. So in this scene right here, in that time, remember when you said you don't know what happened with the car in that time? This is where a murder attempt happened. So they're at the warehouse. They started live streaming like a basically killing, but Oda went in and saved the internet idol. As you can see, she's on the table right here. So she was gonna get cut in half by a saw. He went in and saved her, but in that time, that taxi cab was in that van was waiting. That van could have set this whole thing up. That's what I'm thinking, but we don't know yet. So he supposedly went and fought. There's a guy dressed up in a big polar bear suit, and her eye is taken out. They stole her eye. I never said he. I mean, the whole thing is about stealing someone's left eye. That's what their thing they do. The serial killer does. Well, Oda technically could have did it himself though, because the polar bear and Boda wasn't seen on the screen at the same time. Though the thing is, I don't think that happened because the polar bear suit is way too big. Oda is really short, so I don't think it was him, but that whole incident is what we're trying to figure out now. That's why we are where we are, because apparently the grandmother followed them. She saw the whole thing, but she has dementia, so we don't know what really happened. She's lying, saying she did it, but it obviously wasn't her. Yeah, the case is pretty fucked up. I streamed the other games before, but the people who made this made the Danganronpa games, which is basically a murder detective mystery. Like, you're locked on an island, and like you have to kill someone to get off, and then every case, like, you got to solve the murder and how it happened and stuff. It was really fun. Some of the stories are pretty good. The story's pretty good. I like it so far. I wish there was more solving. I'm kind of like just guessing it as I'm going along. There's not really that much detective work in it. I kind of wish this game had a bit more of that, but it's kind of fun just seeing if I can guess it before it happens. But
I follow your story.
What's odd?
I have one more question. Where is this manor the van stopped at?
Oh, every taxi driver in the city knows that residence.
Yeah, that's the fucking So guy I showed you.
It is the personal home of Congressman So Sajima.
I knew that. So that makes it more interesting too, because he's already shady himself.
Sajima? Why did the van go to So's house?
So he could have been driving.
We need to speak with him immediately.
Agreed. Let's...
So this guy could have been in the polar bear suit. That makes more sense. He's pretty tall.
There's no one here.
Indeed.
I bet I want to get knocked out by a bodyguard or something.
I don't see So or his bodyguards.
I do not detect them either.
Let's go inside.
Someone's probably hiding and gonna knock me out or something. Oh, what's odd?
Hey, Iba. Do you smell something funny?
You are aware that I do not possess the sense of smell, correct?
Oh, right.
Something funny. Hopefully they're not trying to poison me. Or maybe he's trying to commit suicide with charcoal. Or whatever Japanese people do. Or Asians. You can generally spot... Yeah, cops aren't as good at hiding as what they think they are. They do that all the time where I live too. They hide in like fucking trees and shit. Like they'll park their car right behind a tree or underneath a tree and think they're getting obscured.
There's something strange about this vase. Ugh.
Oh no.
What is it?
Don't tell me there's a body in there.
This is definitely where the smell is coming from.
I bet you So is gonna be in there. If that's the case, then that makes it even more complicated.
Is there something inside?
Maybe, but the opening is covered by a metal plate.
The lid is fixed with a bolt. It will not open easily.
Yeah.
Smash it.
Then, as is standard procedure...
But there's a body in there. I fucking knew it. That's him. Oh boy. What the fuck? The other thing, the reason why I think it's me is because I'm the only one, like it only happens, like all this shit keeps happening to me. I don't know who it could be now if he's caught up. What the fuck? Only the Yakuza could be then.
What the?
Date, destroy the vase!
Got it.
She went there. I guess it could be Iris, but wait, am I gonna shoot it? I wanna just hit it with something. His left eye was gone.
So Sejima?
I'm just thinking now, all these murderers are following the same path. Okay, so there's more of a backstory. Apparently 6 years ago, all of these murders happened. The same sort of murders happened 6 years ago. Like there's a serial killer who killed like 4 or 5 people, took out their eyes. And the way that they did it 6 years ago is following the same moves. The third killer got shot, and I just shot this person. I have to be the killer. I'm thinking. My memories are gone from 6 years ago too. And the first guy got killed by strangling, which is what happened. And the second guy got beat up. I'm trying to remember how the second person died now. Well, the first one was strangling, the second one was beat up. I can't remember now. How did they fit in there? He chopped his body up. You don't see the parts? It's possible. I might have some sort of memory wipe or something. Alright. Oh, wait. Fuck, what else do I have to look at?
That is the head of Sosajima.
Left eye is hollowed out.
This is most likely a crime committed by the new Cyclops killer.
Yeah, that's what they call him, the Cyclops killer, because they steal their eyes.
Do you have an estimated time of death?
Today, sometime between 11 a.m. and noon.
Okay, so it couldn't have been Iris. Today? What time is it now? What did the loading screen say? I can't remember.
That's about when I was talking to Ota at Matsushita Diner.
At that time, Mayumi was in police custody and Iris was in the ICU of Central Hospital.
I gotta look at the people. The only people that leaves is the Yakuza. Or this guy right here. I guess no, Hitomi, it could be her too. So this guy got murdered. This guy owned the company. He got murdered. This girl got murdered. And he's the third person. Okay. I'm gonna miss the story. At the time, Mayumi was in police custody and was in the ICU.
They have not moved.
That means Ota, Mayumi, and Iris couldn't possibly have committed the crime. Assuming that this is the work of a single killer, those three can be eliminated from the list of suspects.
Ota, Mayumi, and Iris are not the new Cyclops killer.
Right. By the way, why is there no one in the mansion? No bodyguards, no housekeepers.
I do not know.
Does So have family?
Sosajima's wife died in labor 30 years ago, giving birth to their son. Their son is currently living abroad.
So lived here alone?
Do you find that suspicious?
No, just...
Oh yeah, I forgot the boss. is
Date,
one of the
a call
people
from Pewter.
Connect me.
Date, the sync machine is up and running. You can sync with Mayumi now.
Oh, thanks, Pewter. But there are more pressing matters now.
Did something happen?
Yeah, I found So Sajima's body, with the left eye hollowed out.
What?
I'm at the Sajima household. Send the investigation team over.
Why so?
I can answer your questions when I get back to Abyss.
Got it.
Date, what is your plan? Wait until crime scene investigation arrives?
No, there's something I need to do. If that taxi driver was telling the truth, Mayumi was at the warehouse yesterday. And we know the chocolate we found at the scene was hers. Maybe she saw something. Maybe she knows something we don't. Some kind of clue or information about the culprit.
Then...
Yeah, we're gonna sync with Mayumi.
Interesting that the boss showed up in that other fucking playthrough though.
Date, a large-scale investigation of Sosajima has already begun. At this very moment, the media is already swarming outside the building.
Really? Doesn't matter. The sync is what's important. If we sink into Mayumi's brain, that might help us find the real culprit.
I understand. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Then, let's begin.
Where am I?
Yeah, this person's gonna be interesting. She doesn't even have a full mind.
Where is this?
Dude, why is she with you?
Oh, silly me. This is my house. Huh?
This is Matsushita Diner, though it looks odd.
Then we need to help remind her.
Do you think such a thing can be done?
This diner means everything to Mayumi. If we do what we did last time and reproduce the actions from Mayumi, we could help her remember everything.
Is this what you call your intuition?
Told you it was useful.
Well, if we must. Somnium scan! Activate!
These parts are my least favorite because they don't make any fucking sense. And there's 5 fucking locks. Oh my god. Why? That's a good fucking clue.
A swinging door that leads.
70-second thing right over.
The sliding door at the entrance.
Ugh, I'm not doing that one for my first action either. I do the calendar?
A calendar. The calendar reads 2 months ago. A calendar.
Wait, you can do that to get multiple ones?
The calendar reads. A calendar.
I want the wall clock with the calendar.
A wall clock. The hands have stopped.
Let's see the sliding
The
door.
sliding door.
Oh, it is.
Welcome back.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back, Ota. You're late today.
Home.
Are you not hungry? Today's dinner is omelet rice. Your favorite. Dad isn't back yet, but you can start eating.
Again? I'm okay. I ate already.
But,
I'm fine.
Ota, wait! Ota?
So, welcome back. It's probably the right
Part of the diner has manifested.
Maybe this is one of the memories she forgot. It must be important to her, though.
It looks like a sad memory.
It doesn't matter if it's sad. It's...
That wasn't the mental law? Beer poster?
An old beer poster.
I could use a beer. I don't think that's it.
An old menu. Let's come up with a new menu. Sautéed matsutake and shiitake mushrooms. The Matsushita set meal. 3,980 yen.
I'm leaning toward no.
That was useful.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
A swinging door that leads to... Ota, come over here. Ota, Ota, a girly magazine came in the mail. Is this for Ota or for Dad?
Well, this is awkward.
I tried my best.
Let's investigate something.
A swinging door. Let's get ready.
To prepare the diner.
Do I have to do the prepar?
Well, Mayumi is...
But aren't there other things?
You don't want to go to the kitchen?
I am not good.
You know, when you're in my eye socket, you're always moist.
I am not.
Isn't the inside of my eye socket pretty moist?
It is not. Stop saying that.
Huh?
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
A swinging door that leads to the kitchen.
Okay, so none of them are it. I guess the phone?
Oh,
It's the phone. Maybe
Roger.
To Gorder? What?
My husband.
Yes, Matsushita Diner. Yes. Well, yes. What? My husband! Why? How could this happen?
There's no split off here.
These memories aren't all happy, but they are all significant.
If this continues, will it not have a negative effect?
Maybe. But we have to.
Understood.
This looks like it's
A swinging door. Autographs decorate the wall.
the left? What? Oh, the middle.
Hongo?
Who is that?
Unknown.
Fuck was all that about?
You have 3 minutes, Date.
Autographs decorate.
This is so dumb. This is just trial and error.
Mikimoto?
Who is that?
A photographer with some sort of beard like a... Autographs decorate the... Enoshima.
Who is that?
Unknown. But
Fucking Danganronpa reference.
autographs decorate the wall. An old beer... I could use a beer. Would Mayumi say that?
I would.
That's just you.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry!
A calendar. The calendar reads
6 years ago. Oh, cake.
a delicious cake.
I wonder who it's for.
Congratulations, Ota.
I'm home.
Ota! Congratulations on getting into the university, son! Congratulations!
Hooray!
Alright, so I want to fail
Hooray! Hooray!
Ota was quite the spoiled child, wasn't he?
He definitely had a lot of growing up to do. But that's what makes him so important to Mayumi.
I see. A calendar. The calendar reads 7 years. It's an envelope. So this is a bank statement. Let's do our best.
Takaro.
We have to keep supporting Ota.
Okay, we'll work harder.
We reproduced another painful memory.
No, not quite.
Are you certain? Mayumi was under a heavy burden of...
That's true. But something...
Is that so? A The calendar reads 15 years ago. It's a sticker from a chocolate candy.
Welcome home! Did you get it for me?
It?
This is... Ota when he was small?
chocolate?
Yeah, Odoroki Man, remember? Oh, that. Yes, of course I bought it. Look, the Momonoke Man chocolate that you like. Here you go. That's not it. Oh, honey, I thought you liked the Momonoke Man chocolate.
Why the hell does she look like that when she should have been like fucking 15? She should have been like 40.
No, I told you. It's Odoroki Man. Oh, sorry. Your mom can be such a dummy some. You're not just a dummy, you're a super dummy idiot!
Jeez.
Oh, well, you're right, sweetie. I'm sorry. I'm a big dummy. I'll buy you a real Momonoke Man soon. Stupid! It's not Momonoke Man, it's Odoroki Man! I hate this! I hate you, Mom!
What a piece of shit, man.
What? Wait, Ota! Where did you... please! Ota, I'm sorry. Mommy won't make any mistakes in... Ota! Come back!
Damn. This is sad.
Ota? Don't leave me. I'm sorry. Kakaro, I can't do this on my own. Don't leave me!
So that's what happened.
Date, look at what you've done. If Mayumi wakes up after all this trauma,
I know it's risky, but we're here for a reason.
what are you planning?
We have to keep going. Just a little more to awaken her past.
But
If she loves her family this much, there has to be something. There has to be a precious memory hidden deep within.
is that your intuition?
It is.
Less than 1 minute. Hurry!
Her calendar?
A wall clock.
This must be a split, is it?
Ota, sweetie. Mom! I... Huh?
We know we can be a hassle sometimes, so... Huh, Ota.
Yeah. Thank you, Mom. You know, I love you. Forever and ever. Me too, Ota.
I love myself.
I love
turning
you
back
both
a little.
so much. I'll love you both no matter what. Oh, forever and ever. Oh, I'll never forget this. Oh.
Yeah, we are a family. We can do anything.
Yes. Yeah.
Looks like it's okay to go back now.
Yes, I agree. By the way, Date,
Hmm?
I admit, it is useful every now and then.
What is?
Your intuition.
What happens if you turn time back? Would have split?
Ota, I'm so sorry for...
Is there a split right here? No.
Worry.
What do you mean?
Your mother retracted her confession.
I'm so glad.
Yes.
But Mom, why did you think I...
About that.
Polar bear plucking out Iris's left eye? I was so terribly frightened. I panicked and ran. I'm sure that's when I dropped the chocolate.
How did
And
it
I
get
ran away
behind
from the warehouse as fast as I could. I just kept running and running, but while I was running, maybe that polar bear was Ota. Because at the time, if Ota brought Iris to the warehouse, then that's what I was thinking.
So that's why.
I'm so sorry that
No, It's my fault for making you worry.
Ota...
But there's one thing I don't get.
Oh,
You liked Todoroki Man chocolate when you were young.
Yeah, I was like the number 1 or 2 collector of the stickers in my elementary school. I stuck some of my duplicates all around the diner, too.
You and Mayumi have strong memories of that chocolate, right?
Yeah, but I guess they're not all sweet memories. They're like chocolate, you know?
not it.
Oh, honey, I thought you liked the Momonoke Man chocolate.
No, it's Odoroki Man.
Oh, sorry. Your mom.
You're not just a dummy.
Oh, well, here, I'll buy you a
Stupid. It's not Momonoke.
She says it wrong.
After I yelled at her, Mom immediately went to. My dad came back from buying some ingredients at the same time, and my dad really let me have it.
How dare you speak to your mother like that?
Because Mom is stupid.
You're stupid to call your mother stupid. Your mother bought you that to make you happy. You need to think about how she feels. I didn't raise you like that.
But...
Time to get a beating, kid.
When she comes back, you apologize.
My dad told me to apologize as soon as Mom came back, but the guilt... I hurt my mother, you know? That guilt in my heart, it didn't go away. After that, things got up, but a few days later, my dad came...
Hey, Ota, you know Mother's Day is coming. Why don't we get a gift for your mom?
a gift?
That was the first time I had ever heard my dad say something.
You know how Mom always takes care of us. We should think of a way to pay her back.
I'm sure my dad was trying to clear the air between all of us. So, on Mother's Day, I used my New Year's money I saved up to buy my mom that flower knife. And my dad saved up a little money to buy the floral apron. And when Mom got our gifts, she's...
Oh, I don't deserve...
You do deserve it, Mom. I'm proud that you're my mom. Right, Dad?
Oh, yes. Mom is the best mom in the world.
Thank you. Thank you.
Say cheese!
Sorry, I lost track of time. What were we talking about again?
The Odoroki Man chocolate. Why she bought the chocolate in the middle of tailing you.
Tailing?
Mom.
It could be due to her memory disorder. It is possible that her thought process was once again...
Ota, I'm just going out on a limb here.
Huh?
Earlier I looked inside Mayumi's head.
Inside her head?
She was thinking of nothing but you. Her head was full of memories of you. Mayumi just wanted you to come back, Ota, so she bought that chocolate. The chocolate you loved as a kid. She thought she could get you back home with it. That's why I believe, in Mayumi's head, you're still young, Ota.
Huh?
I don't know. I could be wrong.
No, you're right. That's why my mom bought the chocolate. She wanted her little kid back.
She living in the past. Take you back to the past.
I'm sorry. Who are you again?
I'm Date. I'm Ota's friend.
Ota's friend.
Ah.
Is that right? I hope you two get along.
Oh, Mom. I was always so selfish. I made my mom go through such hard times. So from now on, I'm going to support her the way she supported me. I'll do anything. I'll deliver newspapers or be a janitor or anything. I'll work as hard as I can to make sure my mom can rest.
What about your dream of being an author?
Well, of course I'm not gonna give up on that. But I'll set my sights. I'll start by writing a short story.
Let me read it when you're done.
Of course.
Oh, I forgot to tell you something important.
Something important?
I heard the nurses talking before I came in here. Iris is awake.
Really?
Yeah, she's due to be transferred from the ICU to the general ward.
Thank God.
You saved her life, you know. Maybe, just maybe.
Get some pussy.
Huh?
Nothing. See you, kid.
He has some kid, he's 24, he's only like 6 years younger.
Is Iris your girlfriend?
Yeah, I'll introduce you next time. She's a great girl.
Oh my, I'm looking forward to it. Is she going to be your financier? Oh, maybe I should clean up a bit first.
I just thought of something.
Financer? Oh, fiance.
Oh, yes,
Fine
yes,
answer.
that's it.
Jeez, Mom.
I just thought of something after this story.
Date, there are still many loose ends in this investigation.
Yeah, you're right. Looks like another all-nighter.
I guess that's the timeline end, I'd say. I guess that's wrong. Well, it's Oda's ending. What the fuck? I didn't expect the game to end just like that. So we still don't know shit. So Oda's ending is not right. We know that he is in it though. Oh man, this end music's pretty good. Do I have to watch this? Okay, so that's clearly not right.
Has there been any progress in this Jima investigation?
Oh, what the hell? Wait, why do we get credits there? What the fuck? It's still clearly going. So everything's in multiples of 6. He's 20. Iris is 18. I mean, he's 30. Iris is 18. Oda's 24. So 30 minus 6 is 24. 24 minus 6 is 18. 18 minus 6. Suki is 12. 12 minus 6. Oh, she should be 6. And then I bet your boss is No, wait, boss is 42. So that's still 12, which is... So who's 36 then? He told me he must be 36. She's 37. She's 36. So is 60, which would be a multiple of 6. How old's boss? 42. Everyone's age is basically a multiple of 6. What the fuck? That doesn't make sense.
None. Zero clue.
Not exactly. We have 2 clues.
2?
2 points of information. But they may not connect directly to the murders.
She's not around. The first anyone has spoiled it for me. It might be her.
What are the 2 clues?
Point 1. This may be easier to see than explain. I sent a video to the boss's piece. Could you check there, please?
What's this?
It's from Sunday night.
Yes. After Date was beaten by Ota at Matsushita Diner.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
As far as what I don't get, she walks up to the mom. What happens here?
You witch!
There, stop it. I noticed this earlier as well. Do you see the walk on the floor beside Iris and Mayumi?
Yeah, what about it?
Look closely. The bottom part is curved. Do you notice anything in the reflection?
Iris and Mayumi.
Yes, I have prepared an enlarged and processed version of the image. Boss, the next video.
You witch! You stay away from my boy!
She has the knife in her hands? Oh, she took the knife. That's what she fucking did.
Tessa! What's wrong? Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
Every...
Okay, let's go.
Ota.
Was that in the fucking... I didn't notice that in the video. She took the knife.
Hey, what's this?
Let me think before they say. Don't tell me she has like a twin or something. She doesn't. She has a knife. She was already on the table, though, wasn't she?
Iris has the kitchen knife?
The video continues, but this should be enough. Iris took the knife and left the diner with Ota.
I was wondering what she did there.
But if Ota's testimony is true, the polar bear had the kitchen knife.
Maybe it was taken off of Iris when she was kidnapped.
At the Femisto parking lot? Whatever, we can think about it later. You said you had 2 clues.
Yeah, what's the other one?
I have learned new information. More thorough autopsy results of Renju's body have revealed something. An object in his intestines.
An object?
A clump of organic matter. Because it was partially digested, it took significant time to analyze.
Well, what was it?
Shoko Nadami's eyeball.
Does that mean the person who gets killed before eats the eyes? So if we search Oda route and okay, so I got the Oda ending. Jesus. Looks like you're gonna do all endings to get a good picture. Is there a split right here? I think so. Because it would split off like this. I guess we'll do this one. I guess we don't have enough information. I'll call it quits there, but I'll be back in like 10-15 minutes.